Good morning. It's a little chilly if you're not in the sun. I just had breakfast at Sunnyside, that was really nice. Good service again. Wanted to try the pancakes, they were out. So I had a bagel that wasn't that amazing actually, but apparently the French toast, also vegan. So they recommend, but people left and right of me had them. They weren't too impressed. I was wrong yesterday. It's not a marathon, it's actually a bike race. And there's police everywhere. It's very intense. And I rented a bike that really was not, it doesn't work well here. People take the scooter. So I guess I have to try that as well, but it's I have like 4 apps already because they have so many of them here.
Pull me in, draw me close. I wanna hear your heartbeat.
I tried really hard not to like them, the scooters, but they're just so much more practical over here. The only time I rode one of those was when they first rolled out in Melbourne, and it's so much fun. So now I'm walking because it's very tempting to just take them everywhere. It's so convenient. Biking on the other hand, like renting a bike here, even though it's the same service, it works a bit differently and it's not as convenient. And I just went back to the same place, just a different location, where I had breakfast. They recommended the French toast, and then I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go to a different location and have French toast for lunch. And I had the pancakes, they were amazing. They didn't have the French toast. And I sat in the sun and it was really good, but I have to do some exploring now.
I wanna feel your breath on my cheek.
I just walked the Berger Straße, which is a street where there's a lot of second-hand and alternative stores at Berger Straße. I just walked there. It's Sunday, so I'm safe. And now I'm walking through like they have this park here, kind of like a park area. It's like a Grüngürtel, we say in Germany. So it's just a small strip of greenery, and that goes through the city, or around it really, around the inner city. And I feel like that's a really nice addition to any city, because you can just come and meet people here. You always hear the street, but it still gives the city a nice vibe, I think. I'm gonna walk to the water, where I haven't been yet, and then into the inner city, which I hope is not gonna be too bad. They have the new old town, which was recommended to me. I'm just not hungry yet, otherwise I'll go to the next spot. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And actually, I feel like Frankfurt, I like it. I'm not easily impressed with cities, but for a German city, it's not that bad at all. I feel like Frankfurt could be a place where I would potentially move for work. Leipzig is still my favorite. It's very chill and calm, but if I wanted a challenge, I think Frankfurt could be it. It's different from Berlin in a good way, I think. It's different from Berlin because the neighborhoods are still connected in a way. Berlin is so spread out and it all feels very separate, so you tend to stay in your neighborhood, in your area. But here I feel like you can easily walk places, and you still do. You don't just stay in your Kiez, they call it in Berlin. Yeah, I like it, but it's definitely fast-paced.
I wanna feel your breath
to, oh, like this. I went to the Main Tower yesterday. It's not the main tower, it's the Main Tower, like the river, which is really, really nice, but because of the restrictions right now, there was a really long line, so we waited probably an hour and a bit, but it was totally worth it. It was really, really beautiful. Highly recommended. I bought my ticket online, which you don't really have to do. If you do, you pay a service fee, and there's no separate line for online tickets, so that was really not worth it. While I was waiting in line, I was talking to some people. Obviously it took a while. They were really nice, but then I had like two pretty big guys behind me, just really tall and strong, and they were talking super loud the whole time so that I could barely follow my own conversation. And after an hour or so, I turned around and I just asked them really kindly if they could leave some room, because it was like they were so close. Our bodies were pretty much touching, and even though, like, if you weren't even paying attention to COVID, then that was still super uncomfortable. And yeah, the bigger guy, he just freaked out. He was so aggressive. He was just being really aggressive towards me and asking me how dare I talk to him and who the I think I am, and he was yelling at me and just being super intimidating. And yeah, I was in shock. Obviously I didn't expect that, but I was in shock because I looked around and everybody just took a step away. There were like 100 people in line waiting and nobody stepped in at all. Like, I looked at his friend and he didn't do anything, and I looked at the people that I was talking to and they didn't do anything, and I was just there like, that is intense. And he wouldn't stop insulting me. It's just really, really crazy. At some point I just turned around and I didn't pay him any attention anymore. But I considered asking security for help, but I was actually honestly scared that this guy would be waiting for me when I got down from the tower, because like, what can security do? They can tell him he can't enter. But yeah, I was just really concerned for my safety, and so I didn't do anything. And it's an issue. Like, I'm glad I said something. I should have probably told him sooner. I tried to send non-verbal cues, but I didn't like react to those. And I was just, yeah, it's really sad that nobody speaks up, because I was in a situation where I needed help there. And it's a good reminder that you very much live in your own bubble, because first of all, I was so shocked by his reaction, but yeah, what shocked me more was that nobody stepped in. Yeah, so that was pretty shit. Didn't make me feel good at all. And just goes to show that there's so much work left to be done, because that should never happen. And that's like, if that happens that easily, then that's a pretty good indicator for why or how it can be that women don't feel safe in society, like in a city, in a everyday situation like that. Just yeah, intense. I don't know, speak up if something like that happens, even though you're scared as well. Maybe like nothing would have happened in that situation, but especially I felt like his friend should have said something. The people I was talking to, like two grown guys, nobody did anything. And I think I was still trying to talk to him. Like, I repeated what I asked him, like, it's okay, you know, no worries, just like when we move forward, keep a bit of room. But no, I feel like, imagine if you are somebody who doesn't speak up for themselves and you're in a situation like that. It's just, those situations shouldn't arise, obviously, but if they do, then there needs to be people strong enough to back up the person in need. This is so pretty. I saw a lot of people running in the park, but actually down here by the water I think is where you should go running. So beautiful with the skyline in the back. It was really nice. There's a lot of people going for walks down there. You can walk on either side. And I might take one of those silly scooters to see the whole thing, because it would be a lot to walk both sides up and down. Then I'm probably gonna head this way into the new old city and maybe walk the street that's called Zeil, I think, Zeil. That is like a massive shopping street, but there's no cars allowed, so I like that concept. And it's Sunday, so should be fun. Should be okay walking there, I guess. No, this city's really surprised me in a good way.
You can satisfy me. Oh, I know I'm thirsty for your love, and I know you promised living water. So here I am, waiting for a drink again.
See, you can walk all the way over there. More bridges. Okay, down there is my scooter. I hope no one takes that one because it's the only one. And then I'm going this way and then back the other way and towards the new old city. I don't think I'm gonna do the other side because this one just looks nicer and you can't do everything.
I am here, I am close. I want you to hear my
Good morning. It's way too early, and I'm now heading to the train station in Frankfurt, leaving the hotel, and we're going to the Netherlands. I'm so excited. I'm gonna meet a really good friend of mine in Utrecht at the train station, which is nice. We won't have time to see each other, unfortunately. And so she's just coming to the train station. We're gonna have a coffee, and I booked the train that's that has a layover, however you call it, with trains for 45 minutes, I think. So yeah, good morning, and let's go. Utrecht, Groningen. I'm excited. Ooh, it's happening. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Good morning, and let's go to the Netherlands. Oh, look rough.